Hi friends, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Caitlin and I like to film eyeshadow palette ranking and review videos, as well as the occasional other beauty content sprinkled in. So if those are things that interest you, you should definitely hit that subscribe button because I post 1 to 2 videos every single week. And for those of you that are not new here, my face is happy that you are seeing it again. And I am following up on my haul video where I posted, I think last month, where I said these were the things that I bought in May and June, and I went a little crazy. And so I hauled everything, mainly because I wanted to have a vehicle in which to review and talk about products that are not eyeshadow palettes that I've been trying. So that's what we're going to do today. This isn't necessarily going to be a monthly thing because I'm hoping that I don't consistently buy this much makeup that is not eyeshadow palettes every single month. So it might, like I said, I did May and June sort of combined. I did buy quite a few products in July, so you'll probably see a July haul video, but I don't think I'm just going to regularly do it each month. It'll just kind of come up as I have a bunch of products. So I have a super, oh god, this is heavy. Okay. I have a super professional setup here, and I just have a Vans box full of products that I purchased and that I hauled in the last video, and we're just going to chat through my thoughts on them now that I've had a month to 2 months to try them out. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, definitely hit that like button and let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay, so we actually have a monsoon happening right now, which for those of you that are not from Arizona or somewhere that has monsoons are just thunderstorms that we get in the summer here because they get so hot that it changes the pressure in the atmosphere, which warrants, I believe, a monsoon. That's my understanding of it. I am not a meteorologist, so I don't even know if meteorologists know that. Maybe they do. Anyways. Let me sort through this. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not necessarily going to go through these in the order that I went through them in the last video because I don't remember what order I went through them in. So I'm just going to talk about them as I have grouped them, and then I'm going to finally put them away. And yeah, that'll be super exciting. So first up is the About Face Line Artist eyeliner. So I bought all 12 shades. I've used the shades Leave Me Breathless, let me see, Into the Void, there's one called Eternal Sunshine that is maybe not in here, so I might be missing one. Oh yes, I am. Okay, Eternal Sunshine and Blue is the New Black. And I think I used this brown one, Equestrian. So yeah, so I've had a chance to try 5 of the 12 that I purchased. Oh no, I've used Sad Girl too, for sure. These are all the names that are jumping out at me. Yeah, okay, so I've used 6 of the 12. So I've gotten to use half of them. Haven't had issues with any of the 6 that I've used. They've all performed really well. I think they're really nice both on the lid and in the waterline. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's loud. Okay, so anyways, I use them in the waterline, don't notice really any fading in the waterline over time, and they're really nice on the lid. They are very soft, so I've had them sort of crumble if I apply too much pressure. So what I found is kind of nice is to take one of these eyeliner brushes and I just sort of brush the stick of the eyeliner while it's in here and then rub that along, and that kind of just smokes it out a little bit more versus having high pigment, but it does work especially with those dark liners. Are very pigmented, so it's you can do that way. Anyways, long story short, I really like the eyeliners. I think if you're in the market for some gel eyeliners, these are good ones. I like them. Okay, so next up, let's go through what I purchased at Ulta. So I grabbed, and I don't know if I talked about this, I feel like I forgot to mention it, but I grabbed the Myrick Acne Control Rapid Relief Acne Spot Treatment My face is kind of a mess right now, or my skin I should say, because I've been, 1, eating like garbage, 2, extremely stressed, and 3, menstruating. So those things may all be related. So anyways, my skin looks terrible, but I do feel like this works. It does cut down on the time that like my pimples are present, like as long as I'm pretty consistent about putting it on. So I like it. This is the Grown Alchemist Age Repair Eye Cream. It says, what was the claims of this? Reduce the appearance of wrinkles, dark circles, and puffiness under the eye. I will say, I feel like it has helped with the dark circles. I don't really have puffiness. I don't know if I've noticed any difference with wrinkles, but it's been fine. I use this one at night because when I prepare my skin in the morning, I'm usually in this room getting ready in the morning. When I get ready for bed at night, I'm in my bathroom. So I have 2 different eye creams in both places. But anyway, so this is the one I use in the day, which is the Fab Skin Lab Retinol Eye Cream with triple hyaluronic acid from First Aid Beauty. Yeah, this, I mean, both of them, I've been using them, like I said, one at night, one in the day, and they've been fine. I also had the Grown Alchemist Polishing Facial Exfoliant that I got as a freebie. I haven't tried this yet. I just wanted to acknowledge that, that I have not tried that yet. So, yeah. Let's talk about my Odin's Eye blushes. So I grabbed 5 of the 6 blushes that they launched, which in hindsight was too many, but it's all good. The one that I have on my face oh my god, I'm dropping them. The one that I have on my face right now is Sunset Clouds. It did crack in the pan, but that's fine. But this might be, I think, my favorite shade. It reminds me a lot of the blush I had from Lancome in like 4 different iterations that I panned called a Plum. It's just more of like a cool toned, like purpley pink blush, and I really, really like that. So I am a big fan of that. Rosate Love is super shimmery, sparkly. It is pretty. I don't really need a highlighter if I'm using this as my blush because it kind of becomes the highlighter, but I do like this one. I don't love it as much as Sunset Clouds. Of these other ones, Warm Sun is another one that I really like. Okay, so the 2 matte blushes I'm really obsessed with, but this is a really pretty orange blush. My skin is very cool tone, so orange blush doesn't look the best on me, but that's all right. I also really love Peach Gleam. This one is a really beautiful and with a slight shimmer, so I think that one looks really nice on the cheeks. And then the last one I have is Sienna Lustre, which is very shimmery, similar to Rosate Love, but you know, is nice. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on those. If you could only pick up one of the Odin's Eye blushes, I would go for either Warm Sun or Sunset Clouds, depending on your undertone. Like, I'm more of a cool undertone, so I think that's why I like the cool tone one a little bit more. But if you're more warm, I think Warm Sun's really nice. If you have a darker skin tone, you'd probably want to pick up the one blush that I didn't pick up from them because it was too dark for my skin tone. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Talking about, I picked up 3 of the 6 highlighters that they launched. So the one that I have on right now is Pink Star. It's this nice like yellow to pink shift, but as you can see, I put it over that Sunset Clouds and you don't really get the like gold shift. It's like truly just pink, but that one's really nice. I enjoy that one a lot. Azura Shine is a little bit more sparkly, and it's kind of similar to the Denessa Myrick's highlight in the Lightwork Volume 3 palette, Blue Moon. They're pretty similar, so I don't think I really needed this one, but it's pretty, and yeah, I like it. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's more of a chunky sparkle, which is similar to the Denessa Myrick's one, and I thought they'd be a little bit more different, but that's all good. Moon Talk, I really like this one. It's like a green reflect one. I think it's really nice. It is less chunky, so I feel like there is a difference from it and the shade, I think it's Spring Equinox in the Denessa Myrick's palette, that has a little bit more of that chunkiness to it, so I do feel like this one's a little bit more different, but yeah, those are my thoughts on those. Okay, next up, let's go through my Denessa Myrick's order while we're on the subject. So I bought 2 of the Infinite Chrome Flakes. I got Laser Beam and Firefly. They're both really nice. I don't know if you can see, there we go. They're both really pretty, really nice. I enjoy them a lot. I haven't reached for these as much as I would like, but yeah, I like them. I have a ton of Infinite Chrome Flakes, so yeah. I was thinking about maybe doing like a TikTok or a reel where I swatch all of them out and kind of talk through them, or maybe if you all want to see a YouTube video with me chatting through, I mean, just the Infinite Chrome Flakes won't be that long of a video, but I could chat through all of my Denessa Myrick products because I do have quite a few. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. But I also picked up the Denessa Myrick's Yummy Skin Balms in Universal and Shade 1. When I've used this one as a primer, the Universal shade, when I've used it as more of a primer, I don't really like it. But when I've used it as like a setting powder, which I just realized I didn't do today and I meant to, but when I've used it as more of like a setting powder, I think it works a lot better, and I apply it with a brush. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but it works nice on my skin when I do it that way. This is a nice foundation. Yeah, I just apply it. I apply this one with a brush as well, and then go over it with a sponge after. I just like a brush to get the actual like coverage, and then, you know, kind of blend it out a little bit with a brush. I've also recently followed a tutorial that Denessa did where she used her fingers and she did use Universal as the primer and then went over it with, you know, the darker shade for coverage. And so I did that with my fingers and followed her guidance, and I felt like it worked well. I did have issues with wearing around my nose, but I didn't use like a grippy primer, so I think I want to try that again. But overall, I really like these. I think they work nice. I think they make the skin look nice, and it's like gives you good coverage without being like, you know, like full coverage. And I probably should have worn these as my foundation today for the purpose of this video, but I am wearing a different foundation, so don't take the skin as something. And like, oh my god, my chin. Okay, anyways, I'm getting tired. Okay, my Sephora order, I bought the Milk Hydro Ungrip Makeup Remover. I love this. It's my new favorite. Like, I just use it as an eye makeup remover because I double cleanse with some other products. Oh, I forgot I'm not putting stuff away. Okay, but anyways, I'm a big fan of that. I really like that. And then the Briojio Superfoods Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture 3-in-1 Leave-In Spray. This, if you have tangly hair, I have fine hair that tangles so easily. This is a miracle worker. It is, whenever I spray it after washing my hair, it makes it 20 times easier to brush my hair after that. So anyways, highly recommend that. You know, actually that Sephora order was very successful because I also bought these 3 Sol de Janeiro like body sprays or whatever. And I think I mentioned in my haul video that I didn't love this pink one, like upon first like smell of it, because it was more florally, but that it wasn't that bad. And now that I've been wearing all of them, I love all of them. Like, I don't think there's a bad one in the bunch. I mean, if you have a certain, I don't think you need all 3. I don't think I need all 3, but I'm happy to have all 3 because I kind of match them to like my outfit. Like today, I'm wearing this blue one because there's blue on my shirt. So anyways, that's how I pick which one, but I'm really happy with them. Glad I picked them up, and yeah, I recommend those. Okay, here is my Half Magic Beauty order that I placed because I had FOMO on the brand. So I picked up the Chrome Addiction in like paints in Main Character, No Shame, and Spirit Guide. Those were the 3 shimmer ones that I picked up, and then in the 2 mattes I picked up Sky Juice and We Are Aliens. I love these. These are really good. On my TikTok, I've been doing a battle of like the liquid shadows, and I think I've posted Half Magic was the first one I did, and then I did About Face. I still need to do Denessa Myrick's and House Labs, and then give my thoughts on which one I think is the best. But like, just for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, I think these might be the best. These are so good. I really like them. And then I also picked up from Half Magic, I picked up the glitter pills in Microcosm and Money Please. And I like these as well. You kind of have to layer them to actually get something to show up, but I think they're fun and they're really cool, especially in low lighting, that you can really see the sparkle. So I like those a lot. These face gems I actually technically bought before like my May June haul. I bought this with my first order from Half Magic, but I'm including it in this because I mentioned it in the last video. So anyways, I like these. I think they're really easy to apply because they already have the adhesive on the back. I haven't tried to reapply ones that I've already applied, so I'll have to somehow let you all know if they work that well, or if you've done it, let me know down below. But it says it has medical grade adhesive, so I don't know if that means that it should be re-adhesive easily, but they stuck back to the thing okay, so yeah. Okay, now the last part of the haul, the lengthy part. This is the Haus Labs portion of my haul, also all the products I bought from Haus Labs with their initial rebrand launch. And so this is the highlighter in Peach Quartz. This is this and the Briojio and the Milk Makeup like might be tied as like my 3 favorite products in this haul. I am obsessed with this highlighter. You can't really, I mean, I've swirled the H around, but haven't put like a huge dent in the product yet, but I've used this highlighter almost every day. I did not use it today because I wanted to try out the Odin's Eye stuff, but I love that. And then this is the Light Level 3 bronzer. Also been using that every day. That is the bronzer that I have on my face today. I'm a huge fan of this as well. So those are 2 huge wins for me as far as Haus Labs goes. Other products that I really enjoyed from the relaunch and that I hauled are the PhD Hybrid Lip Oil in Secondary. So I did get this in orange because I didn't really have an orange gloss or lip oil. This is really nice. I like it. I haven't tried other lip oils yet, so I don't know if it's like the best or the worst lip oil, but it's nice. I like it. It's good. It's a good lip product. I also got the Le Monster Lip Crayon in Peach Matte. I do really like this. It is like, I mentioned this, I think, in the haul that, you know, it's once it gets dull, there's no way to sharpen it. So that's kind of annoying, but I haven't had that issue yet. It's been okay. And then I really like this component. It looks like a little pen. It'd be cool if this was a pen, you know, like if you could write with this. So like you just had your lip liner and your pen in your bag, but you probably have the risk of like the ink exploding onto the lip liner. So who knows, maybe that's why they don't do that. But anyways, really like that. Okay. Second to last product to chat through in this haul is the eyeliners from Haus Labs. So these are their Eco eyeliners. Beige Matte is my favorite. It's a really good neutral eyeliner. I've been obsessed with putting it in my waterline. So yeah, that's a really good one. I like it a lot. And then the Chartreuse Matte, I think I've put it on my eyes. It's oh yeah, I did. I've used it on the lid. I don't think I've used it in the waterline, but it works really well on the lid. What's cool is on the other end they do have a brush, so if you're wanting to kind of like, you know, what am I trying to say? Smudge it out. You have the brush that's attached to it, which I think is nice. But yeah, I really like this one. Magenta Shimmer I have only used on the lid and it was okay. It's not as impactful as I would like it to be, so I thought it would be brighter, but it's, you know, it's fine for an eyeliner. It works okay, it lasts long, and yeah, it's just not as bright as I would have liked. Okay. The Pigment Paints. So, I mentioned in my last video that I was, well, not my last video, but the video where I featured these these paints and the brand all together. I was annoyed that these 4 say not intended for eye use or don't use on the eyes, and I had some people saying like it's just because of the pigments, blah 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 blah, and that's fine. I know that, you know, depending on formulas, if it's, you know, like the kind of pigment in the US, it's not allowed. It has to be shown that it's not intended for eye use because we don't have it like those ingredients approved for use around the eye area. Like, I get that. What weirded me out is that on Sephora's site, it's like in capital letters with asterisks around it to say do not use on eyes, and it's like very clear. So that was sort of like scary, but I put these on my eyes. I put these, all 4 of these at some point have been on my eyes, and I didn't even have staining really, like maybe a little bit, but it was like less staining than I have with some of my eyeshadow palettes. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm assuming that that's why, is because, you know, of the pigments, and the reason that those pigments haven't been approved as intended for eye use is because they can cause staining. And for some people, they can cause irritation if you have more sensitive eyes. I think I've recommended this before, but I'm going to recommend it again. If you have sensitive eyes, I always recommend swatching eyeshadows, or if you're purchasing these, swatching them on elsewhere on your skin, not on your eyes. Try them on your arm somewhere, leave them on for a bit, take it off, and then see if that causes irritation on another part of your body that you don't mind getting irritation on, because don't irritate your eyes if you don't have to. But anyways, I've used all of these on my eyes and it went okay for me. I've also used the red and orange on the lips and the cheeks. Same with the blush matte, has gone on the lips and the cheeks. And then I don't know if I've even used the black one, to be honest, unless I used it to mix a color, but I've used these pretty regularly as well. So overall, let me chat through my thoughts on them. First, as a lipstick. As a lipstick, they're pretty dry. So, you know, they are super matte, but they are pigmented and they do look nice on the lips. You're gonna want a lip liner, obviously, but I think they look good on the lips. So, you know, if that's the reason you would be purchasing them, I think they're good for that. On the cheeks, they dry so fast, it's almost impossible to get a good blend on your cheek unless you mix it with the Say Beauty Glowy Super Gel. I have mine in Star Glow because that's like, I think that's the lighter shade, and I don't know if this really, like, because it's more about like shearing out these and then giving a glow, but I don't have a darker skin tone, so I don't know if that works or not, or if you should use their darker shade. But anyways, long story short, I use that Say Beauty gel, like a half pump of that, and then I put a little bit of whatever color, usually the blush matte, whatever color with that, and then mix it together. And then the Glowy Super Gel keeps this product from drying out so quickly so that I can have a chance to blend in, and then it gives it a really nice glowy finish on the cheeks. So I really like using these on the cheeks with that. I've barely touched my other blushes, meaning those Odin's eye blushes. I had to whip it out today because I haven't used it in so long, because I've just been using that Say Beauty and whatever Pigment Paint or whatever I wanted to create a blush. So that's what I've used. I will say that mixing the orange, so the Flame Matte and the Blush Matte, has given like a really nice corally blush that I liked a lot. And I've honestly had a blast mixing these to make like different colors and do different things with it. So I think this is a really fun product. As far as using them solely for an eye look, they're not, when you blend them out, one, like I said, they dry so fast that you can't blend them out to the same level that you can the Half Magic Beauty ones. And then when you do blend them out, they shear out more than the Half Magic Beauty ones. These are more similar to the About Face Beauty one, like eye paints, I would say, where they get a little bit more sheer when they blend out. So I don't think that's bad, but just something to know. I've been using them more as like mixing them to use them as an eyeliner and things like that. So wow, that was a lot. So anyways, let me know if you have any of these products, what your thoughts are on the products in the comment section down below. And then, like I said, let me know if you want to see like a dedicated Denessa Myrick's beauty video, because I do have a lot of her products. But other than that, that is everything, and I will see you all next time. Bye!